they would never imprison them again while my body still drew breath. That night, something amazing happened. Most of the council members stood by me, and we took a stand against the ancients. I became a princess that day, stepped into my parents' shoes, and showed everyone that if they messed with innocent people, they would answer to me. It also brought me to my final decision. The day I ascended, my father had begged me not to free Etan. It wasn't going to be easy, and the need to find the missing ingredient to kill the Sadadine, a small revelation that Blake saw in a vision, lay heavy on our shoulders. Without the ingredient, one of us was going to die, saving Etan. What the missing ingredient was? Well, none of us had a clue. I guess time will tell, and I hope when it does, it won't be too late. My decision is final. My father will come home. Part 1. 1. The cameras still flashed as we reached the carriages. Everyone was outside now. King Helmet bowed his head when he saw me, and with a small smile, I shook my head slightly. I had to admit it felt good, standing up to the ancients. I couldn't believe they would have put all those people into quarantine. This time, I refused to let them get their wish. They hadn't won, and everyone was safe. Blake put my bag into one of the carriages and gave his to his father. He wasn't going to come with us to Dragonia Academy? I didn't like that, but a part of me didn't want him to come because I knew he was Tabitha's. I felt so bad about kissing him, not just once, but 4 times. He still confused me so much, and I let out a huge breath just trying to make sense of this sudden change in him. Hey, Blake touched my arm. I hadn't even seen him walking my way. I take it you're not coming with us. All of them are safe. They have you. Oh, shut up. I smacked him hard on the chest, playfully, and he laughed. Flashes reflected around us. Can't they just go home? Blake laughed. You'd better get used to this, as it's going to be our life from now on. I smiled. I liked the our life part. Still not knowing in what context he meant it, I assumed he was referring to the fact that he was my dragon. That wasn't going to change. Yeah, it could only be that. Nothing more. I have to go with my father. He wants some information. His grin was huge as he looked down. I think he is going to start the Dragon League again. What? Just a small inkling. Otherwise, I have no idea why he wants this. I wielded my shield around us and couldn't hear anything that was going on in the background. You promised you wouldn't... I'm not stupid. I know what he will do. He can't know. Okay. Then I guess I'll see you when I see you. I won't be gone that long. 3 days at the most. King Helmet wants to know a couple of things too. Okay, I said. Blake opened the door to one of the carriages and I got in. He tapped twice on the carriage and I watched him leave. This wasn't good. I was falling for him, head over heels, and I didn't know what to do anymore. I'd promised Tabitha. I'd broken so many promises already. I had to give him up. He had never been mine, and if it wasn't for the dent, a procedure I still didn't understand, he still wouldn't have been mine. When we reached Dragonia Academy, Master Longway took the refugees to empty staff quarters. It was like a castle, and I was sure they would be more than comfortable. Annie stayed with Constance, and we parted ways after I said goodbye and went up to my room. The meeting had drained me.